live stream question about XPR. Can I see any bottom targets, and can I have? Do I see any numbers for 2025 future play on Proton XPR? Is what I think it was, not XRP. So let's look at it versus Bitcoin just for shits and giggles first, okay? All right, let's make myself small. It's trying to use this as support, that wick right there. It looks like it's going to hold it higher low. So this looks fine. I think it's okay. So XPR. Uh-oh. Holy shit. There was news and everybody's just sold the shit out of it since the news. Oh no. This looks pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. But you do know, you can feel pretty confident if it does have like a nasty fall, it's probably gonna stop at the top of this channel or the top of the point of control. So if we have a Christmas dump, and it keeps working its way down through February. Right there. 0006 to 0000, just make it 4. 4 to 6 with 3 zeros. Hopefully that's about a 45 to 65% move down. 67. Yeah, but the original move down should be about 45. So if it spikes down on Christmas, you have a big sell-off. Hopefully that's only 45 to 55%. Perfect. Yes, that's what it should be. All right, and then it would keep going down from there. All right, that's what I would do. 0.6 to 0.4, 0.4 to 0.6, 000 in front. And upside targets. Okay, so realize though that about 80% of 2017 coins, and so the ones from 2017 and earlier that had all-time highs in 2017, so it could have been a 2013 coin that had a 2017 top with 20K top. Everything just went crazy 2017. But if a coin experienced 2017 run, then in 2021 or 2020 to 2021 run, 80% of those, not just dead ones, like of the coins still traded, it was close to 80%, did not pass all-time highs. Dash, Litecoin, Monero are 3 of them. They didn't break all-time highs. Got close, at least Dash and Litecoin and Monero both did the exact same thing. They did a 4-year double top, essentially. They went up to their previous all-time, but they didn't break it. If you want to get technical, I think one of them did break it by several dollars or whatever, but they didn't break all-time highs. So if even Litecoin, an OG of crypto, didn't break all-time highs in a bull run, you have to realize that this coin becomes a statistic. Kadena becomes a statistic. No matter how much you do this, it becomes a statistic. Do you think you have a better chance of that 20% being with your chest-pounding coin? Sure. But so does everybody else. You don't know. You just have to realize, I know I'm chest pounding this, but I also know I'm looking for a 1/5 of the pie to happen. And here are the reasons why I think this is a special 1/5. And it will outperform what Bitcoin and Monero did, relative to their previous all-time high in the next bull market. It will become a statistic. All right, now let's go. Well, if this is the slope down, I would say the inverse will be the slope up. So let's say, here. Actually, wait. No, I can do it like this. How do I, oh no, here, like this. I can go, I can't. Okay, same slope. Actually, no, it's going to have a middle period. I need to go to a bigger time frame. Let's mark off the middle of 2025, even though it'll, you know, if it is, it'll probably be November. Okay, so that's when the next top could be. 4-year cycles maintaining, right? November, December 2017, November, December 2021, November, December 2025, skip by 4s. It's a fairly safe assumption. But in the middle, if we do bottom here, you're going to have some rounding feature, or it's going to be one of these. It's either going to round out with a couple of bumps, or it's going to be a round like this. It'll either be convex or concave, but it's going to be some rounded feature, and then it'll maintain the opposite slope of what it had. It's got to break all-time highs. Slope. So if it maintains this average slope, and maxes out right with the market, if the market's maxing out. Oops. Since we can't do origin lines, it could hit the psychological dollar number. And that's with the same slope as this bear market. That's a massive ass run. Wow. The chart says that now is, okay, let me be very clear. Do I think that's what's going to happen? No. What I'm saying is that is as high as I see possible. So if you have a yard that's fenced in, you don't always play at the fence, do you? This is the fence. I'm not, the playing with the fence is not my favorite spot, but the fence is still there. I'm recognizing where the fence is. Make sense? All right. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. It could, right? Because if I'm running around my yard, I could run into my fence. Okay. All right. Yeah, it honestly could, it could hit $1. Because oftentimes this average slope of a bull market is actually hotter than the average slope of a, I mean, look how hot this was. You know, it tends to go boom with bigger pullbacks and that kind of stuff. So, but don't forget, it does become a statistic. There factually, you know, is about a 20% chance of it breaking all-time highs next time, regardless of me saying $1. But I answered your question. Downside targets, upside targets, and again, this is not just the target. This is like the max target. So it doesn't mean bet on that, and but it does mean it is possible. And there you go.